Hey, remote worker. Let's have a real moment here. I'm going to give you a scenario that too many remote workers have experienced. You get a Zoom, Google Meet, or Microsoft Teams call from your supervisor, but instead of just your supervisor, it's them, their supervisor, and a few other people randomly sprinkled in. You immediately sense what's coming. The expressions on their faces tell you everything. You're about to hear those dreaded words. Your position with the company is being terminated. Ugh. You sit through the call, listening, politely or not so politely, as your supervisor reads from a canned script. We're going to need to terminate your employment due to not meeting insert vague or specific metric here. Maybe you saw this coming, and if you were able to secure another job beforehand, that's ideal. But let's be honest. Many companies like to spring this on employees, giving little to no warning. For example, they might issue a first warning and then terminate you 2 days later. As the call ends, you're left sitting in stunned disbelief, trying to figure out your next move. Sound familiar? If you're like most people, your first instinct is to panic and immediately start applying for jobs. After all, you have bills to pay. But here's a hard truth. This moment, as devastating as it feels, is also a valuable lesson about job security. It's a reminder that many companies won't be as loyal to you as they claim when they refer to themselves as the XYZ company family. Now, I know it's tempting to get angry, to rant, cry, or even lash out, but resist that urge. Anger, while natural, won't move you forward. Here's how to take action instead. Step 1. Process the shock. Give yourself a day or two to emotionally process what has happened. It's okay to feel upset. Acknowledge those emotions, but don't let them paralyze you. If the company provided your equipment, expect an email with return instructions. If you don't hear from them, reach out proactively. Returning their property not only fulfills your obligation, but also helps you emotionally declutter and move on. Step 2. Secure immediate financial support. File for unemployment. Start this process as soon as possible. Many countries offer unemployment benefits to provide temporary financial support. In the U.S., visit usa.gov to find your state's unemployment office. In Canada, head to canada.ca. In the U.K., apply for universal credit. For other countries, consult this Wikipedia page for global resources. No unemployment benefits in your country? Check if you're eligible for severance pay. Carefully review the terms of any package you're offered, especially if you've been laid off as part of a larger workforce reduction. Step 3. Create a survival budget. Unemployment often means a period of financial tightness. Here's how to budget wisely. Understand your expenses. Review credit card statements and receipts to see where your money goes. Prioritize essentials. Focus on food, utilities, shelter, and transportation. Cut unnecessary spending, pause subscriptions, skip dining out, and focus on stretching your savings. Use free budgeting tools. Apps like Truist, Rocket Money, or Albert can help. Links are in the description. Step 4. Take control of your job search. Once you've stabilized emotionally and financially, dive into your job search. Update your resume to reflect your most recent accomplishments. Network actively. Reach out to former colleagues, mentors, and industry contacts. Consider temporary work. Agencies like Kelly Services and Robert Half offer remote temp positions that can become permanent. Step 5. Evaluate and improve. Take an honest look at why you were fired. Toxic environments exist, but could anything on your end have been a factor? Background noise, outdated equipment, or other distractions? Address these issues before your next role. Step 6. Grow your skills. Use this time to upskill or pursue certifications that make you a stronger candidate. Building a portfolio of work, whether in customer service, tech support, or another field, can also make your resume stand out. Stay tuned for upcoming videos on how to create professional portfolios for free. Final thoughts. Losing your job is tough, especially if you're the sole breadwinner. But it's not the end of the world. Think of it as a reset button. Use this time to brush up your resume, learn new skills, and rethink your career goals. One last piece of advice. Resist the urge to trash the company online. Even if the environment was toxic, take time before leaving reviews on sites like Glassdoor or Reddit. Your personal brand matters, and hiring managers do their homework. When you do leave a review, be professional and constructive. It'll serve you better in the long run. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to check out our other videos and visit Telecommute Village for more resources to help you thrive as a remote worker.